This is a warning. Disclaimer. Whoa, okay. I'm like mad quiet in this video. I think it's because I'm really self-conscious because I'm filming outside, but anyways, I thought I would let you know before you start the video. Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Jessica Whitaker, and in today's video I'm going to do what's in my camera bag video. So my camera bag is the Kelly Moore Pilot backpack, and this is honestly my most favorite camera bag that I have ever owned. Before this, I've always done nylon messenger bags, and I personally, whenever I'm shooting, I don't want to have to worry about sloshing a bag around on my hip. I'd rather have it on my back. I've used a North Face before, and I've also used a Herschel, like American, whatever, that classic, very basic, like if you're a hipster in the Northwest, you own it, that backpack. I've never used one specifically for a camera before, so I'm really excited today to share with you the Kelly Moore Pilot backpack. I featured it in my January favorites video, so you can go check that out in the link below, and I go a little bit more in depth with the backpack, but basically it's made of canvas. The canvas isn't wax, for anyone who's wondering if it's water resistant. It's not, but it's still really durable and really thick. It's fully lined, and then this is genuine leather, which I really like. I like the color. It's just a neutral olive. It's unisex. What's also nice about this is that it's not just limited to photographers. You can use it if you're a mom, as a diaper bag, or a student carrying the books, because there's actually convertible compartments inside the bag. So, okay. Let's just get into what is actually in the contents of my camera bag. The first thing would be obviously my camera body, which is not in the backpack right now because I'm using it to film this video, and my main lens, which is also attached to the body of the camera. But my camera body is a Canon 5D Mark II, and then the lens that I use primarily to shoot all my portraits with is the 50mm f1.4. I'm gonna try to show this to the best of my ability. In the main compartment, which you can customize, my other lens in here, and this is the only other lens I own, is a 24 to 105mm. I only use this really when I'm traveling or when I have my backpack. So sometimes I might go into the city with my friends, but I don't want to bring my camera bag, so I'll just use my camera body, and then I would just use my 50mm. I don't really bring this with me unless I'm going like on a trip. I would like to have a 35 and an 85 in the future, but that's not really in my budget at the moment. I think that honestly, if you're starting out, you can definitely use like the Nifty 50, the plastic 50mm 1.8. I think it's a great starter lens. But okay, so those are my two lenses that I have. So there's two open side pockets in this backpack, and my other one is empty, but in one of the side pockets are just two pens for clients when I sign contracts. I would recommend having 2 or 3 pens with you in case there's multiple people who are signing. Then I have this memory card holder. Not very exciting. It just has a 16GB and then a 64, and then what's in my camera right now is a 16 as well. And I usually will shoot with the 16GB just because the 64 is very slow on my camera. I'll use the 64 obviously because it was expensive and a really good investment though, but it will be like my last resort card. So if I'm on a shoot and I've filled up both my 16s, then I'll get the 64, but the 16s are just way more, they're quicker with my camera. Then there's a little laptop compartment which has some stuff in it. Tissues, these aren't used, and a Cliff Bar. I always have a Cliff Bar with me, and I usually always have Advil too. I don't think I have any in here, but just in case your blood sugar gets low, I don't know. So that's what's in the laptop compartment. You could also put an iPad in there if you're having, bringing that to a client meeting. I almost forgot about the front pocket right here, so it's just a magnetic closure, but there's a lot of different slots for memory cards. And then, yeah, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots for memory cards. What else is in there would be some more tissues because I'm disgusting. I have this little brush pen cleaner. I don't really use this side that much, but I do use this side. It just has a little microfiber swab for cleaning off my lens. Then I also have a little remote, a self-timer remote. This is just from Amazon. Taking those selfies, I don't use this too much. I used to think that it would work with the video camera, but I can't really ever seem to get it to work, so I'm gonna put this back on top. So this actually attaches to the main compartment where you can kind of customize it, so where your camera body is going to be at. You can put this over top so that it protects your lens and camera body, which is really nice. Then there is a zipper pocket on the inside as well, and this is actually where I carry most of, a lot more of my stuff. So the first thing I have is a pad, because you never know. Then I have this thing. And then I have two memory CF card reader USB things. The first one is the Targus brand. I had this for about a year and a half or so, and then it stopped. It doesn't read my 64 gigabyte card, which I discovered while on a trip. I do like though how this has a cord. The only thing is it's pretty delicate, so if you like accidentally your dog steps on this, or like you move this weird while your photos are importing, you might have some issues and maybe even lose some files. So if I have another USB plugged into my computer, I can still have that one next to it. Whereas with this, I have to put this in a separate port because it's so bulky. So if you have two USBs right next to each other, you can't use the other USB, if that makes sense. But this is the Pixel Flash non-bend USB 3.0 holder. I don't know, I got this off of Amazon, and this does read my 64. Then I also have some random things in here. So I just have my battery charger, not very exciting at all. And then I also have a black bandana, but I like to have a black bandana. I wouldn't recommend another color one like white or red or blue or anything like that. I would recommend black or even like a dark green, because if you're having your subject, a lot of my subjects though are good sports. Let's say you want them to sit on like a log or something a little bit wet or moist. You can put a black bandana down on their bum and it will blend in a lot better to the surroundings. Like this is going to blend in to wood better than a white bandana. So I would recommend a black bandana. I don't know, you can use it for a variety of different reasons, but I just use that for if someone's sitting down, you can clean something up with it. I would recommend it. It doesn't take up like any room at all either. So the last thing that's in my camera bag is my prism, which I recently bought off of Amazon from Amelong Crystal. I'm pretty sure that this is a 6-inch. I could be wrong. It's like the medium size. You want it to be bigger than your lens. I just recently started using this. So far, I really like it. Another thing that's not in my camera bag, but that I'll use on shoots, is just items that are around the environment. So if I'm shooting out in the woods or like in a field, I might take some grains of wheat and shoot through that, or I might shoot through some leaves. It really just all depends, but I do like adding and shooting through something just to add another dynamic to my images and just to separate me from the rest of the photographers. This does have a drawstring, which I really like. I don't really mind that there's not a zipper because of that insert that can cover your camera body. And then it just has magnetic straps, kind of like a Herschel backpack, or like a lot of backpacks actually. I'm super happy with it. It carries everything that I need, and I'm excited to take this with me to California and to Europe. I'm really excited about it. There's also a coupon code for my viewers, so you can use the code Jessica25 for $25 off of any bag purchase. Kelly Moore has a lot of different options too. If you want a camera bag that's stylish, if you want to kind of stray away from the black nylon, she has leather satchels, she has more canvas messenger bags. I'm really, really happy with this. All right, everyone, so that is it. That's all that is in my Kelly Moore camera backpack. Again, this is in the pilot style, and I'll have this link down below, as well as a blog post that I actually did about a month ago. And in that blog post, you can actually see more images of this bag up close. Be sure to follow me on my social media accounts. I have Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat, and my website and my blog that just launched 2 months ago. I'll have that all linked down below. If you have any photography related questions, leave them in the comments below and I will answer them on my next shoot video. I'm actually pretty excited because I'm starting to record when I'm on shoots, and you can follow me along. I give you tips and tricks, and then at the end of those videos, I'll be answering 5 or 6 questions. All right, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because there are a lot more videos where that came from. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Adios.